evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight for the 2021 CISS Golden Wolves Awards ceremony. First things first, big shout out to Ali, Chi, and Jerry for their incredible work on the intro to tonight's show. All right, on with the show. A year ago when we did the YouTube broadcast of the awards ceremony, I never thought we'd be back here for round 2 this year. But here we are. So I apologize to all of our athletes and parents that we couldn't do an in-person event, but I sincerely appreciate that you are all here with us tonight from the comfort and safety of your own homes. We have over 100 awards to hand out tonight, so to get things rolling, I'm going to turn things over to our MCs to take it from here. Over to you, Owen and Angel.
Thank you, Ms. Zinger. Now, let's get the 2020 to 2021 Golden Wolves Award ceremony going.
Angel and I are happy to be your MCs for the evening, and we're excited to see who will win all the awards this year.
Unfortunately, due to the continuance of the pandemic, it is for our safety that the Athletic Council will be hosting the annual award ceremony online.
Even though tonight's show is online, we hope to bring you the best experience as possible. Before tonight's award, we'd like to welcome Mr. Peter, Ms. Joanne, and Mr. Mark from CISS, and Ms. Anita from BCISS for some opening remarks.
Hello, it is with great pleasure that I get to talk to you at the athletic banquet. First, I want to say thank you to all the athletes and their coaches for the time and effort that you've put in this year. This year was unlike any other with the pandemic, but you played some games, you did the school proud, you did yourselves proud. Remember the friendships that you made this year. Remember the leadership opportunities that you have been given. Use those to move forward next year in whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're graduating from high school or moving up to the next grade. What you did this year will serve you well in the years to come. Again, thank you for your effort, thank you for your time, and thank you for your leadership. Go Wolves!
Greetings, CISS athletes, and our CIS athletes in particular. I'm sorry you're not able to have an athletic banquet as usual. COVID-19 has affected everything in our school, including our athletics program. I was just having a short conversation with Mr. Obi just now, and he said that you did have 3 seasons, but they were all affected by COVID-19. So our competitions with schools other than ourselves have been totally affected by that. I understand you've had some friendlies, and that's a good thing, and you've been competing with one another. And you've shown great resilience and great dedication to keep going with your particular sport and keeping things going in terms of your practices and with the coaches. So bravo for that. I'm glad you're having this virtual athletic banquet and that you will be rewarded for all of your hard work this year. We're all very proud of you, and thank you for everything this year. And thanks to the Athletic Council and all of our phys ed teachers and Mr. Meinzinger, Mr. Zinger, and his staff and everyone who have kept our sports and athletics program going in spite of all the obstacles. Congratulations, 2021 is now coming to an end, and next year something new. Take care, all the best.
Hello athletes, and congratulations on how exciting it is to be online celebrating you. Thank you for all your hard work, the long hours you have given, and your resilience and your courage to try your best and to become the best you can be. We are so proud of you at CIS for representing us so well. Congratulations, we are proud. And to your coaches, thank you so much for all the extra time and effort and your care you put into supporting our athletes. So go athletes, go. Congratulations.
Hello, CIS, BCIS Athletics Students and Athletics Council. So excited to hear about your celebrations which you're having. Once again, you've had a difficult year. It's been a difficult year for sport all round. As you know, internationally, sporting events have been cancelled. I'm sure many of yours have. I've also heard that you've got in some great events though, and you've had some great matches. So well done to all of you. I can't wait to hear the outcome of who's won what. And I hope you all enjoy your celebrations. Have a great time.
Thank you to all the principals for those wonderful speeches. Alright, now we're set up for our fun night to begin, right?
Of course. First off, on behalf of the Athletic Council and Mr. Zinger, we'd like to extend a big thank yous to the following people for everything they do for us behind the scenes. The board of directors, Ms. Wang, Mr. Dong, Ms. Thao, and Mr. Khoi Nguyen. The CISS leadership team, led by Dr. Brenda, all of our coaches and teachers, our ASO support staff, Ms. Trian, Mr. Thai, Ms. Glycey, and certainly but not least, all of our parents.
Also, a big welcome to the stars of today's show, you, the athletes. We know that this has been a wild year with ups and downs and some seasons being cancelled for our athletics program here at CISS. So we really appreciate those of you who are joining us here this evening.
As an effort to be more eco-friendly, the booklet and slideshow for tonight's event is sent to you through your school email. Please take a few moments to look at the border of the banquet.
Stronger Together has been this year's motto. The pandemic is the biggest obstacle that we have ever faced, but together, with unity, we are stronger than ever. Those qualities of teamwork and unity are the most important assets of an athlete. Throughout the season, our stars fought hard for the logos on their chests and always strive until the last minute.
However, during the hard training session, there are always smiles and laugh, all the fuel for moment of greatness from "Oh my God" to what? It is like a symphony of our emotion that leads us to enjoy playing the sport that we love the most.
Now, please give your full attention to the coaches, who will announce the MIP and MVP awards for the teams. We'll start with our U9 teams and end with our oldest U19 teams.
Athlete, please note that while you are winning the award today, we cannot hand you the award through the screen. So, for CIS, you can see Mr. Zinger in room A201, and for BCS, you can see Ms. Celine at B316 to claim your awards. Thank you.
Hello, CISS Wolves. Today, I am Miss Alana, and with me is Miss Jenna, Miss Camille, and Mr. Dino, the coaches of the CISS swim team. So, for some highlights of the year, first of all, we had the largest and most enthusiastic swim team that we have had in a number of years. And even with COVID, we attended more friendly swim meets across the city than ever before. We hosted many friendly swim meets at CIS as well, and we went to the Ho Chi Minh Festival of Swimming and competed against Vietnamese schools from across the city, bringing home 2 medals. So, without further ado, let's hear our awards.
For our U9 swimmers, we had one swimmer who always showed up to practice with a smile on his face, ready to learn new skills and to help others. I would like to present the Most Improved Award to me.
Our U9 MVP award goes to a swimmer who not only made it to his own category, but also was able to swim in the U19 category and come out to 2 seasons of swim practices, is our lovely Bao An.
Okay, Most Improved Swimmer Girl U9. She came out to every practice, worked really hard, improved to be able to swim 50 events in free and breast, and working on longer distance at back and butterfly. And our most improved swimmer is Iris.
Our U19 MVP not only is a very good swimmer, she qualified to go to the citywide Ho Chi Minh Festival of Swimming and swam very well there. Our winner for the girls is Tina. For our U11 boys, our most improved swimmer worked really hard on improving his strokes and came out to every practice. He worked really hard and really improved his butterfly. Our U11 Most Improved Swimmer for the boys is Sasha.
The U11 MVP award goes to a swimmer who came out not only to his season as well, but also the older season, and he was able to qualify for the Ho Chi Minh swim meet. It is Lucas.
For our U11 Girls Most Improved Award, we are giving it to a swimmer who is always trying to improve her strokes, listening well during practice, and she has really given it her all this season. Congratulations, Minnie!
Our winner for the Most Valuable Swimmer for the U11 girls has been swimming with the swim team for a number of years. She works hard at every practice and really pushes herself, even though she was distracted with having to roll in Peter Pan this year and could only make some of the practices. But when she was there, boy was she good and boy was she worth it. Our winner is Aura. For our U13 boys, we have one swimmer who stood up above the rest for the amount of effort he put in and how much he was really focused on improving his swimmer. Our most improved swimmer is Sonic.
Our U13 Most Improved Girl is a swimmer who came out to a lot of practices and was always looking to improve her strokes, especially butterfly, and was always helping others while in the pool or trying her best. Our most improved is Bon Bon.
Our most valuable swimmer is another swimmer who's been with the team for a few years. She works hard and she is fast. Qualified for the Ho Chi Minh City Festival of Swimming and did well there. Our most valuable swimmer is Susan.
Our U15 Most Improved Swimmer is someone who has been coming to all of his practices and always trying to improve his stroke when he is here. He is pushing himself to try his best and also pushing other swimmers to go faster as well. Our MIP for U15 boys is Simon.
Our most valuable swimmer for our U15 boys has been also with the team for a while. He's a role model for the others. He helps out at the meets and he has been a fabulous junior coach as well as a fabulous swimmer. Our most valuable swimmer is Con.
Our U15 Girls Most Valuable Swimmer Award goes to someone who's been on the team for a few years. This past season, she qualified for the Ho Chi Minh Festival of Swimming and came home with 2 awards. She's also the swim team captain and the manager of the junior coaches. The MVP award goes to Danielle.
We did not have many U19 swimmers this year. However, of the swimmers we had one who really worked hard and really improved our swimming. Our winner for Most Improved Swimmer for the U19 girls is An.
Big congratulations to all of our award winners today. Awesome job. We also wanted to thank all swimmers who made the team this year and came out to the pool regularly. We can't wait to see you all next year, hopefully, for a big season full of swim meets. Go Wolves, go!
Okay, U9 girls, MIP, and MVP. Let's start with MIP. This first person was one of our most improved players overall in the U9 and U11 teams. They came to practice every single day, every single time, and really showed everyone what it means to be a proper endurance athlete. Even though they had to stop a few times and had to learn some of the basics of running, from the first practice to the last practice, there was one of the biggest improvements I've ever seen in a student runner. So congratulations, Hannah, and amazing job. Okay, MVP now. Being a U9 athlete is really hard because people are just starting their running career and becoming future athletes. This next student showed us what it really means to be an amazing runner in terms of learning how to be a competitor. This student learned how to chase down a person and pass and really learned how to race properly. And they showed it at every single meet we went to and really showed it when they were on that podium. Congratulations, Tao Trang, and congratulations on being the MVP for U9 girls. This first boy in U9 boys cross country for MIP was an amazing person and a real team player. Came out to every practice and did their absolute best, learning how to run and being a great example for people in practice and on game day. Congratulations, Min. Now, MVP. This U9 boy has shown amazing potential and gone out and shown us every single day what it means to be a great runner and an amazing role model. He went and crushed and beat so many other schools and showed everybody every single practice what it means to be a Wolves team player. Congratulations, Kang. So this first person made a really great effort to help their fellow runners get better and to help themselves become the best runner that they could be. They really showed what it meant to be a friend and an athlete, helping the other girls on the team get into line and be really, really great athletes. This student, we saw a really huge improvement from the tryouts to the first practice all the way to the final race day, where they ran without stopping and became one of the coming in the top half of their race. So congratulations, Anna, for winning the MIP for U11 girls. So now for the MVP. This next runner is one of the most naturally gifted runners I've ever seen in my life. She is going to be a great athlete as years go on, and she was chasing down and some of the top runners from schools all over Saigon, and was giving a lot of the high school boys a run for their money when she was running. I can't wait to see where she is in the next few years, hopefully still running for CIS, but congratulations, Philomena. This first person was a real big inspiration to everybody on the team, including really improving how they ran and how they competed and in their sportsmanship and how they accepted a challenge when it comes their way. Specifically, when one of our final races, this student had a hurt ankle and they still powered through and placed well and got points for our school and really showed what it meant to be a proper athlete for CIS. So congratulations, MIP Liam. Okay, now for U11 boys MVP. This person was an amazing athlete, an amazing runner, oftentimes running at the same time as the high school athletes and catching up with and passing some of them. This person is going to be an amazing athlete. I know it from now until their later years as they go into soccer and other sports. I hope they stick with running in all that and use it as a foundation in their athleticism. Congratulations, Magnus, for being the U11 boys MVP.
What's up, CIS? Go Wolves! It's me, Mr. Jordan. This year I coached cross country. So the first big cross country award goes to the U13 boy who was most improved. And that was our little steam engine that wouldn't quit, Khan. He ran his legs off this year and just kept getting better and better. So awesome job, Con. Make sure to come out again next year. Next up, we have our U13 boys MVP, Mr. Justin. Justin, you're awesome. You didn't always crush it in practice during those hot Tuesday afternoons. When the time to compete came, you always finished the line ahead of everybody else. You crushed those races. So great job, man. Always performing on the day when it counts most. Next up, we have our U13 Girls Cross Country Award. So our most improved young lady this year was Cherry. And the progression she made from start to finish, from September to November, was absolutely awesome. Way to go, Cherry. You kept running. You got stronger and stronger as the year went on. You were great. Next up, we have most valuable runner for cross country. Sophie, I hope you're the U13 MVP for all sports in CIS because you're by far the best 13-year-old athlete I've ever seen. You were amazing. You absolutely crushed in competitions. You could keep up with me in practice when we were running. And then when I gave up, you kept going. You're amazing. Incredible athlete. You're the best, Sophie. Keep running. Go strong. Get yourself a scholarship one day. You'll be amazing. So, our U15 girls cross country most improved athlete and most valuable athlete also happens to be the U15 MVP for all girls sports.
What? Crazy.
Who could be? Okay, our U19 girls cross country. This was a special year for you girls. I know none of you had run track before. You were doing something new. You were bridging out. You were doing your CIS for IB. You're amazing, awesome student athletes. And I congratulate all of you, Emma, Mia, and Sherry, for coming out and doing a great job running. So our most improved throughout the year, U19 girls cross country, has to go to Mia. Oh my goodness, Mia. You made such huge leaps and gains. I did not think you were going to be able to run or finish the season when we first started in September or August. And by the end of the year, you were doing it. You finished the race with everyone else. It's amazing. You should be proud of yourself for all the work and effort you put in. And I'm really proud of me for all the burpees I made you do. U19 girls cross country MVP goes to Emma. The Emma with the mostest. You're awesome, Emma. You push yourself too hard sometimes, which isn't always a good thing in academics or in learning and IB, but it's a great thing in long distance running, cross country. Push yourself too hard. Keep doing it. Run through the pain and run right through the wall when it tries to stop you. You're awesome, Emma. Keep running, keep training. You'll keep getting better.
I'm Coach Sydney and I'll be presenting the awards for our U11 girls basketball team. This team is made up of many hardworking and relentless girls. Many of them had never actually played basketball before, but this did not stop them from stepping onto the court every game ready to compete, and they always had a big smile on their faces. Unfortunately, our season was cut short and we didn't get to finish all of our games. However, the girls worked so hard and I was so happy with every single one of them. The MIP award goes to a girl who developed so much skill in such a short period of time. She was constantly in the air, getting a ton of rebounds and interceptions, and she always had a positive attitude. So that being said, our MIP this year goes to Key. Congrats, Key. Thank you for all that you've done this year. Next is our MVP award, and this goes to a girl who is such a natural leader on and off the court. She as well built so much skill in such a short period of time, and she was just such a positive influence on so many of the girls. Even if we were down in some of the games, she was right there picking everyone back up and coming up with different strategies for the next time they all stepped out onto the court. It was really great to see. So our MVP goes to Sahana. Congrats, Sahana. Thank you for all that you did this season. It was amazing. And thank you to all the girls. I had such a great time coaching you, And yeah, thank you for all that you did.
Hey everyone, this is U11 Boys Basketball. I'm Coach Brent.
I am Coach Jamie.
We had an awesome season and we're really proud of all the guys. Most of us had not played basketball before, so we were learning our basics and we got really, really good this year.
I would agree with that. For a group of boys that pretty much had never touched a basketball or only in PE class, everybody improved a lot. So everybody should be really proud of all the hard work and the effort they put into this season.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys next year. I want to say thank you to Ann Coy, Daniel, and Minion.
And I want to say thank you to Alex, Paul, Hui, Kang, Aiden, and Sonic.
We had a great year, and we got 2 awards to give out. We're doing MVP and MIP. Our most improved player this year was a really fun guy with lots of energy, and he was excited on the first day, and he was still excited on the last day. Our most improved player is Kevin. Good job, Kevin. Thanks for all your hard work this year.
Right. And our MVP, and this particular boy came out to every practice, always with a smile on his face, and giving 110, 200%. He would help out the other boys. So again, our team didn't really know a whole lot. I shouldn't say they didn't know a lot. They were new to basketball. Sorry. So he was there almost as like a third coach to help out all the other boys. And when it came time to playing, you know what, he was fantastic as well throughout all of our games and practices. So our MVP is Kenneth.
Kenneth, good job. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you next year for basketball.
Alright, hi everyone, this is Coach Abby.
And this is Coach Keen.
And we are here to introduce the U11 Boys Football Awards. We've had a really great team this year. We were really lucky. The both of us were really proud at games and at how hard they worked during practice. We had a really difficult season in the sense that almost all of our games, we had to play back-to-back games. So we would be playing the A team and the B team at a school. And even with that difficulty, the boys were able to come out with a really awesome record. So we finished the season with 5 wins, 2 ties, and 1 loss.
Yep. The highlights of the season would definitely be the 2 games that we had against the AMS A team. First game we had was at the beginning of the season. We lost 3-1, unfortunately, but by the end of the season, we came back, had our revenge, and we have a win, 4-2 win.
Yeah, so we got to see a lot of improvement from the beginning of the year to the end of the season. And that brings us right to our MIP. So our most improved player, it was really hard for us to choose because like we said, we saw a lot of improvement from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. We had lots of boys who were trying their best, trying to get better throughout the season. But we had one person who we both felt really stood out. By the end of the season, he was one of our top defenders. He really made us feel comfortable having him in the back of the field. And he really improved from the beginning. He wasn't someone we really saw or thought would be one of our top defenders, but by the end of the season, he really helped us out. So our MIP for the U11 boys football team is Bull.
Congratulations, Bull.
Congratulations, Bull.
Move on to our MVP of the season. So this player is a very, let's say he's one of the smallest player that we have on our team, but he's one of the best, if not the best player. He's fast, he's agile, he can dribble through 2 to 3 defenders at times. He's an irreplaceable player on our team. Sometimes when he said, "Coach Keen, I'm too tired, sub me out," I was like, "No, G, you gotta keep playing." Oh no, I think we spoiled it.
Oh no.
Alright, without further ado, our MVP of the season would be G. Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations, Tree. You had an awesome season, and we both can't wait to see what you do in the future. So keep it up.
Keep it up, guys. Go Wolves!
Woo!
Hello everyone, I'm Coach Deirdre. I had the honor of coaching the U13 girls football team this year, and the MIP, the most important player this year, was a young girl who tried out a new position, and she did it really well, one of the hardest positions, goalie, and that's Miss Delilah. She did really great, so good job, Delilah. Our most valuable player was someone who's super committed, always the most motivated, and likes to motivate her teammates as well, sometimes even takes over the coaching. And that was Miss Daisy. She did really well this year, so great job, Miss Daisy.
Hi everyone, Coach Abby here to present the U13 Boys Football Awards. This team was one of the most talented teams I've had the pleasure of working with. Their talent was really unmatched. Their skill level was so high. They were a really great group. They pushed each other to be better, to work harder. We had a really great season. Unfortunately, it got cut a little bit short, but in the time we had, we were able to finish the season undefeated with 4 wins. And like I say, our talent was pretty unmatched. Against all of our opponents, we finished with 4 or more goals above their score. We hardly let in any goals ourselves. So we had a really great season. I'm sure that if we got to finish it out with the final tournament, that we would have done a really awesome job and had really great results. That being said, it made it really hard to choose an MIP and an MVP, but we'll start with the MIP. So this player always had an awesome attitude. He's a little bit on the quiet side, but that was fine. He was always there doing what he was supposed to, trying his hardest, and I really saw a big improvement from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. He was always following instructions, always trying his best to get better, and in games he was always willing to play any position or do whatever we needed from him. So it was really awesome to have someone like this on our team. He's every coach's dream player. So our MIP for the U13 boys football team is Ken from CIS, because we had 2 Kens. Congratulations, Ken. Like I say, you are awesome to coach. I'm so happy to have you on my team, and I'm sure the rest of your coaches in the future will feel the same way. Now, the MVP. MVP was really hard to choose. We had a lot of talented kids. We had our MVP from the U11 team on this team as well. But our MVP for this year really stood out. His skills were amazing. Some of the best footwork I've seen. He was all over the field, played amazing defense, played amazing offense, scored us a lot of goals. And he was also a great leader, so he always helped with explaining things, getting drills set up, helping me with translation. Anything I needed from him, he was there to help and did a great job at it too. Like I say, his skills were unmatched from other teams and on our team. So the MVP for the U13 boys football team is Bond. Congratulations, Bond. You are an awesome player, and I'm sure there's lots more MVPs in the future for you, so keep up the hard work, and I can't wait to see how you do later on.
U13 boys basketball. Awesome season. You guys were so much fun to coach. I had a great time, and I know it was a little tough because this is the first year we had U13. We had different age groups last year, but you guys came together really well, and I thought we had a really nice season. We're giving out 2 awards this year, Most Improved and Most Valuable. Our most improved guy came in at the beginning of the year without a lot of basketball experience and was totally different at the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, he was a raw, kind of high energy guy, and by the end of the season, he was refined and was shooting and rebounding and doing all sorts of awesome stuff. Our most improved player from the year was Minjun. Minjun, congratulations. It was fun playing with you. And our most valuable player, this was one of our leaders, one of our guys who scored in the clutch, and one of the most confident guys who was always ready to take a shot when it really mattered. Our most valuable player this year was Ben. Ben, thanks a lot. Guys, I'm really looking forward to coaching you next year. Everyone needs to come out to basketball. See you then.
Hello everyone, this is Coach Alex for the U13 ping pong team. Our U13 and U15 teams played games and practice together this year, which made for a lot of excitement and energy. Our U13 team then was able to challenge themselves and learn a lot from the other athletes, and I saw a lot of growth from both those that had never even played a full match of ping pong before, and those that were already familiar with the fundamentals, and that was phenomenal. If this is the level and skill coming from our U13 team, I'm really excited to see how their abilities grow and develop as they move into U15, U19. It really is impressive. I'm excited to announce our team's MVP and MIP as they are both very worthy winners in their own rights. Our most improved player, the MIP, consistently practiced at home between games and practices. His technique and racket handling was unrecognizable by the end of the season. That's how much he had actually developed. By far, our most improved player this year was Tian. Congratulations. Our MVP, our most valuable player, was a very skilled athlete for his age, always had a positive attitude during practice, and had a strong competitive nature to him. Congratulations to our MVP, Peter. Congratulations to both Tian and Peter. We'll see hopefully all of you in our next season this coming year. And that's it for us. Congratulations again. Have a good one. Hello everyone, this is Coach Alex for the U15 ping pong team. We had an incredibly energetic crew with both the U13 and U15 teams working, practicing, and playing together. This allowed for not only competitiveness and camaraderie within the teams, but also opportunities for some of the U15 athletes to be teachers and mentors for those U13 teammates newer to the game. And that was awesome to see. I'm incredibly proud of the dedication and excitement of all the team members of the U15 team that they showed throughout the season. This team was by far the most competitive tryout for ping pong that I've seen here at CIS. So we had a great team of talented athletes from the very beginning. Many deserve the MVP and MIP title awards based on their dedication, but I would like to highlight one member of the team for each award. This year, the MIP, the most improved player for the U15 ping pong team, goes to Toby. Congratulations, Toby. And our most valuable player, the MVP, goes to Nick. Congratulations, Nick. And congratulations to both of you. Excited to see our team again back next year, or if you're upgrading to the U19 team. Have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you next season. Bye.
And I'm going to be presenting the awards for the U13 badminton team. We were having a great season before it had to end. We were undefeated and I was very proud of our whole team. We're going to start with the boys awards. So the MIP award is going to someone who improved a lot during our short season. He was always practicing really hard and he had a great game against his coach on the last day. So congratulations to Tien for winning Most Improved Player. The boys MVP is someone who was also working very hard in practices, always wanting to improve his game, and also winning a lot during our matches. So congratulations, Trev, for winning the Most Valuable Player. For the girls awards, for MIP, that award is going to someone who was practicing really hard and always trying to improve her game. So congratulations, Adelie. And our MVP award goes to a very strong player. Congratulations, Queenie. Great work, everyone.
Hey everyone, Coach Matt here. I'll be presenting the U15 Boys and Girls Badminton Awards for MIP and MVP. Starting off with the boys badminton team, we had a really great team this year, some new players. We were really strong, and we were winning all of our games, and we were hopeful to have an end-of-year tournament to really showcase our team skills, but it didn't come to fruition. But nonetheless, we had a lot of fun at practices and friendlies, and this year the MIP and MVP award is going to the same athlete. This athlete has really impressed me with how much he's improved, specifically his singles game, but just all around. He works so hard at every practice. He was a leader for our team on and off the court. We could always count on him to lead the team and to help out, and he was always winning games. So our MIP and MVP awards go to Hui. Well done, Hui. Well deserved. All right, so moving on to the U15 girls badminton team. Our team this year had a lot of new faces and a couple of returning athletes as well. It was great to see so many new players on the team this year and to work with them and try to help them improve. And as a group, they were so supportive of each other. They had a lot of fun together. And hopefully we can get a lot of them back next year to kind of build off of that and have a full season, hopefully. This year, the MIP and MVP award, just like the boys team, is going to the same athlete. This athlete improved tremendously over the past year or two. I coached her 2 years ago, and I did not coach her last year. And then this year, I was just blown away by how much better she was. She's clearly worked really hard in the off season and also worked hard at every practice. Was a leader on our team and also happened to just win all of her games. And she's only in grade 9. So really exciting, and I'm proud to present the MIP and MVP awards to Sally. Great job, Sally.
Hello, I am Coach Jamie, and I am here to present the awards for the U15 girls basketball team. First off, I just want to say that I know Coach Patricia wishes that she could be here, as she had some things that she wanted to say, but unfortunately she is unable to. We also wanted to give a big thank you to all the girls on the team. We know that the results were not what you necessarily expected, but you should not be hanging your heads. If you look at the improvements that every single one of you made from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, I mean, it's huge. You all made incredible improvements. So congratulations on that, and you should be very proud of yourselves. With that said, let's get into our awards. The first award is for the most improved player. Now, this award was very difficult for Coach Patricia and I. As I said, all the girls improved, so this award could have gone to any of the 12 girls on the team. However, the more we thought about it, it really only came down to 2 girls. Both these girls were on the team last year, but they did not get much playing time. This year, however, with the effort that they were giving in practice and in games, we could not keep them off the court. Both of them gave 100% and played exceptionally hard. But we had to pick one, and so the award goes to who was probably the smallest girl on the court every time she played. However, you would never know that by the effort she gave. She probably led our team in steals, and if we could keep track of what we would call hustle plays. So the most improved player award this year goes to T. Congratulations, T. The next award is the MVP award. This was also a difficult choice for Coach Patricia and I. However, we decided to pick one girl that showed up to every practice, and again, like T with the most improved, every time she was on the court, she gave 110, 150, 200%, right? Also, as the year went on, we had several injuries, and this girl stepped up. Point guard is not her natural position, but by the end of the year, she was kind of playing the role of a point guard and bringing the ball up for us. And anytime the other team had a steal and they thought they had a breakaway, this girl would run at like full speed to try and stop it. So the MVP for the U15 girls basketball team goes to Tam Dam. Congratulations, Tam Dam.
Hi, my name is Kevin Dassom. I'm the coach for the U15 boys basketball team. Talk about the season a little bit. I think the boys did a great job. Even though our record was 3-3 or 3-4, I don't really remember. But I think the boys played much better than the record suggests, considering that we had to deal with COVID, we had to deal with a lot of other players moving up to the varsity team. We had to rebuild the team from scratch. There were only a couple of returning players, maybe 6 or 7 of the players never played organized basketball before. And I didn't really know what to go into. I had to do pretty much a lot of work, but I think the boys really helped out with that. We had team captain Jerry, we had the MVP Hui. The reason why he's MVP is that he was the most important, most valuable player on the team. Without him, it would have been impossible to even try to win a game. Jerry, obviously the best player on the team, both in terms of skill and personnel-wise. He knew everybody, he knew how to motivate them, talk to them, push them. Khan, Khan to me, when I first saw Khan, I was like, this kid's very skilled. I really like him. He needs to be on the team. And like I said, he's never really played organized basketball. But the more he played, the more he practiced, he was just really good. And every game, every practice, he just seemed to get better and better. And last thing you know, he's on the Saigon Heat Next Gen development team, all because of his hard work and dedication. That's why I chose him to be most improved player. Overall, I had a really good time, and I hope all the boys had a really good time. I think if you boys continue to practice, work hard, you will get better, and you will make the team next season. Whether I'm coaching you or not, that's up for grabs, but I hope you all get better.
Hello everyone, my name is Kian, this is Fu, and this is Owen, and we are the coaches for this year U15 boys football team. We're here to present to you the MVP and MIP awards.
Talking a bit about our season this year, the team managed to win all the games this season, meaning having 100% win rate this year.
Yep. But wait, we only played one game only. Yes, we managed to have 100% win rates.
Yep,
but
100% win rate.
But anyway, this season we have a great team and a wonderful group of players. And we are super hyped to announce the MIP and MVP award for U15 boys soccer team.
First, we want to present our MIP this year. As coaches, we didn't expect a lot from these players coming to our team, but throughout the year, he was able to demonstrate consistent effort in order to compete for one spot in the first team. And as a result, at the end of the year, he was able to do so. And we're really happy with the progress that he made it. So we want to present to you the MIP of the U15 soccer team this year. Mine, Olivier Giroux. Kai, congrats.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Kai. And I think we all agree that Kai deserved his Most Improved Player award. Yep. Moving on to the MVP award. The player that is our most valuable player is a player that is always running. He runs a lot. He runs a lot. He always strives to score as many goals as possible. Every time you see him on the field, he's always running. He's always pushing his teammates to improve and get better. So without further ado, I think we all agree with this. The most valuable player for the U15 boys football team, Simon. Congratulations, Simon. Congratulations.
See you guys all next year, hopefully.
Go Wolf!
Go Wolf!
U15 volleyball. It's rare to see someone take a sport as seriously during the off season as they do during the actual season. From recruiting players to improving her own skills, this player did everything she could to improve herself and to improve her team. This led her to earning a starting position on the U15 team with one of the most potent serves on the squad. Way to go, and keep up the hard work. Our MIP goes to Suri. MVP. This year's MVP has persevered to overcome any barrier that was put in her way. On the court, she battled, she took coaches' feedback, she was very coachable, and she refined her game. Furthermore, she's a natural-born leader, and I have had the opportunity to watch this player grow from a young player who was just trying to crack the starting lineup to a starter, a major important part of her team. She's the player that everyone looks to for tips, for support, for a little boost when they need it, and to drop that kill when we need a point. I'm proud to present this award to UN. Congrats, guys.
Good evening, Wolves. I'm Mr. Zach, and I'm going to be presenting the awards for the U15 boys volleyball team. This year we had a pretty strong squad, a good mixture of some veteran players as well as the future of volleyball, the BCIS Grade 8 boys. It was really fun watching these guys work together and really gel by the time the season was unfortunately cut short. But it's safe to say that the future of volleyball is certainly bright at CIS, and there will certainly be some strong teams in the coming years. On to the awards. The MIP award goes to a player that is his first time playing organized volleyball. He began his career in the storied Super Saturday Sports Club and has steadily improved throughout the last year. And by the end of this season was probably our strongest hitter and has a ton of potential. The 2021 U15 Boys Volleyball MIP is Steven. Congratulations. On to the MVP award. This was a very difficult decision as it was a shortened season and we didn't have a lot of games. But this player was by far our most consistent. His incredible serve single-handedly won us a set. We were down 20-12, and with 12 straight serves, we took the lead and eventually were able to win the set. Incredible volleyball IQ, strong offensively and defensively, and is certainly going to be a very strong player in the coming years. The 2021 U15 Boys MVP is Manny. Congratulations and go Wolves!
Hello everyone, this is Coach Alex for the U19 ping pong team. Our team had a great season this year. We were able to fit in some games with other schools, and we had a lot of fresh faces that brought some great energy and camaraderie to the group. This year was also one of the most consistently even and strong in terms of the ability throughout the entire team, which was also great to see. For those graduating, I really hope you keep up ping pong, at least recreationally, and for those coming back next year, I'll see you in the fall. Due to a lot of the new athletes that we had a lot of great skills. It was difficult to pick an MIP and an MVP, but here we go. First, the most improved player. This athlete came fairly new to ping pong last year, but they never missed a practice and found time to practice with teammates outside of school. During drills, they always asked for feedback and had a huge determination to make improvements every week. She went from struggling to keep a rally to going to holding her own against some of the more experienced athletes here at CIS and at other international schools. The award for most improved player, undoubtedly at our team, goes to Sophie. Congratulations, Sophie. Bravo, bravo, very well deserved. Second is the most valuable player. This athlete was new to the team and came with a lot of experience. They always came energetic and focused and ready to go for every single practice and game. Coaches from other schools were even impressed with her abilities and wanted their members to play against her so they could face an extra challenge. Our MVP, our #1 seed on the team for this year, is Tracy. Congratulations, Tracy, also well deserved. Congratulations to both of you. I look forward to seeing how this team shapes up next year, and have a great one. See ya.
Hi everyone, I'm Coach Matt.
I'm Coach Olivia, and we're going to be announcing the U19 Girls Badminton Awards.
We're going to start off with our Most Improved Player Award. This athlete was always at every practice, working hard, and definitely improved a lot over the past few years. I've been lucky enough to coach her for a few years now, and every week it seemed like she got better and was always winning games this year. So who's our most improved player this year?
Congratulations, Annie!
Annie Lamb, well done. Moving on to our U19 Girls MVP Award. This athlete has really been kind of the heart and soul of our badminton team for quite a few years now. I've really enjoyed coaching her over the past few years. She's grown into an incredible badminton player. She always is willing to help people improve, helps out at practice, and happens to crush all of her opponents as well. So who's our MVP?
Congratulations, Rose! Good work!
Awesome work, Rose.
All right, up next we'll be announcing the U19 Boys Badminton Awards.
Starting off with our MIP, our Most Improved Player. Nobody can deny the effort that this athlete put in every week, trying to get better, working hard on every drill, taking any defeat as an opportunity to learn and to improve, always trying to improve the parts of his game that he felt were weak. And he really improved a lot, especially over the last 2 years. So who's our MIP?
Congratulations, Lewis! Great work.
Nice work, Lewis. Moving on to MVP. This was a really tough choice. Our team is extremely well-rounded, and all the players brought their own qualities and were always very positive and put in a lot of effort. But this athlete managed to really win a lot of games for us and was just so clutch a lot of the time. And of course, at every practice was a leader, was working hard, helping others, and was always a huge source of positivity for everyone. So who is our MVP?
Our MVP is Ton.
Ton, well done, buddy.
Hello, I am Coach Jamie, and I am here to present the awards for the U19 Girls Basketball team. So, where do I begin with this? Last year, we had an outstanding year, and our expectations coming into this year were very high. And you know what? We had a bunch of new girls that came this year, and they took our high expectations and they raised it through the roof. I know many of you are sad and disappointed because in a perfect world, right now we are celebrating our second U19 Girls Championship. However, we are not, but that is nothing to hang your heads at and be sad over. Your dedication and commitment over the last 2 years was outstanding, especially this year. You know, how many games did we have canceled this year? And most of the games we had canceled, you know, we found out they were canceled within 24 hours of our tip-off. It would have been so easy for you girls to be like, sorry, Coach Jamie, bye. Like, I'm not playing any games, so I'm gonna focus on my studies. I would not have blamed you, nobody would have blamed you. But you made a commitment to the team and you stuck to it. So for that, again, I could not ask for anything more. With that said, let's move on to our awards. The first award is for the Most Improved Player. Now, this award is going to go to a girl who, up until this year, I don't know if she's ever played any sort of organized basketball outside of PE class. However, her, dedication, her commitment to improving was outstanding. She would stay late and practice her dribbling, practice her shooting. She was not afraid to make any mistakes. and her skill, basketball skill, IQ, improved tremendously throughout the season. So this award for our most improved player is going to go to UN. So congratulations, UN. On to the MVP. Now this was a very, very difficult decision. There were two girls, Angel and Patricia. Both of them could easily have won this award. You know what? I could not have asked as a coach for two better role models than these two girls. You know, Angel was our team captain. All the girls picked her to be the team captain, and she pushed and challenged all the girls. You know, during practices, there were times I was like, maybe I won't make them run, or I won't make them run as much. Angel was like, no, Coach Jamie, let's run. So, you know, Angel was an outstanding captain. The other one, Patricia, again, she led by example, but she was like a second coach out there. You know, she was always helping the other girls out, whether it was with maybe their dribbling, their footwork, their post moves, whatever it was. I could basically count on her to be a second coach. So again, a very difficult decision. I could not have asked for two better, you know, grade 12s, better role models. But the MVP for the U19 girls basketball is going to go to Patricia. So congratulations, Patricia.
Hello everyone, U19 boys basketball. We want to say hello to Hui, Khan, Kaylin, Jacob, Cody, Coy, Surya, Sunny, Ryan, Kevin, and Chris. Don't worry, I did not forget your names. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody.
U19 Ballers, what a heck of a season we had. It was definitely one of the best teams that we had the opportunity of ever coaching, and hearts go out to every single one of you.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun coaching this year. We want to give a special shout out to all the grade 12s. We went 2 grade 12s this year. This is your last year at playing with us, playing with the Wolves. It was great to have you guys, and good luck next year, whatever you guys end up doing.
Kevin and Chris, big shout outs to you guys. You guys were the rock of our team. Pushed through some injuries as well, but made it back and definitely helped our team to be what it was.
I'm sorry this year's video does not have a wrestling belt, but we still got some nice awards. Our most improved player, our MIP this year, is a guy who has the most heart. If you believe that hard work and dedication can beat skill, if you believe that development is possible, then this has to be your favorite player. Our most improved player this year was Tom.
100%. Great job, Tom. Our MVP, U19 boys basketball, goes to a player who led by example, by demonstrating skill, creativity, the will to win, and pushing his players to play the right way. He proved that he's a true hooper, getting a bucket whenever we needed it. He pushed himself to be the best. He pushed his teammates to get even better. And although this season was cut short, we as coaches are very proud of his hard work and his heart on the floor. This season, our MVP goes to Kevin. Congratulations.
Kevin. All right. See y'all boys next year.
For the U19 girls soccer, our most improved player was also our goalie, and this was a new position for her. She did super well, trained really hard, and that was Annie Lamb. She did great, so good job, Annie Lamb. Most valuable player, amazing ball control skills, always came ready to play, not always with a smile on her face, but with a great set of skills, and that was Miss Nee. So good job, Nee.
Hi everyone, my name is Kian and this is Mr. Obi. Hey. Yep, we are the coaches for the U19 boys football team this season. We have a wonderful season with a wonderful group of players. We have multiple games, but I think the most impressive games, which can be considered the highlights of the whole season, is probably the AMIS game semifinals of the CISS tournament.
Yeah, the boys had an outstanding season, and it was a little bit tough. We had some obstacles where we lost some players, had to get some new players, but we really pulled together as a team, especially in that semifinal, where we fought hard that entire game. And at the end of the game,
well, Jacob just got a cross in from a corner, and Simon hit it straight in right at the last minute.
Something you'd see out of a professional game.
Yes,
pretty awesome.
Some professional games.
So we got a couple of awards to present for the U19 boys soccer team. So I'll start off and present the first award for the most improved player, the MIP player. So the MIP player for U19 boys football team goes to Owen.
Congratulations, Owen.
You did an outstanding job all season, Owen. You really gave it your all in every single practice. You really picked up your game in those last few playoff games as well, when we really needed you out on the field that entire time. And you really just pulled it all together and really showed us your determination throughout the season. So great job.
Great job, Owen. Moving on to the MVP awards. The most valuable player of the U19 boys football team is a player who is irreplaceable. Even when he asked us to sub him out, we decided not to, because whenever we take this player out, we start losing composure, we start losing the whole game. So it's a really irreplaceable player. During practice, he hustles a lot, he pushes other players to improve, to get better, and he also a true leader. Like a true leader during practice and during games as well. So without further ado, I think we both agree with this.
Yes.
The MVP, most valuable player for the U19 boys football team is Chanan. Congratulations, Chanan.
Way to go, buddy.
There you go, buddy. You well deserved.
Great job, boys. Outstanding season. Can't wait. I'm glad we got to finish off the season as well. And can't wait to see what we've got next year.
U19 volleyball. Let's start with the MIP. I'm proud to give this award to a fantastic volleyball player and a fantastic person who took huge steps to improve this year. Her dedication helped push our team to the next level. She is one of the fastest learners I have ever had the opportunity to coach. This year's MIP goes to our favorite libero, Annie. MVP now. The MVP goes to the leader of our team. She pushed herself to play at the highest level possible, battled through injuries, and supported the next wave of young players at CIS, even helping to coach the U15 team with myself. Without her leadership, skill, energy, and sweet sets, our team would not have made it as far as we did. Congratulations to our MVP, Yao!
Hello everybody, I'm Coach Obi. I'm Coach Zach. We're the coaches of the U19 boys volleyball team. We had a bit of an interesting season this year, playing against SSIS and AMIS in a few different games. We finished off the season with a mini playoff tournament against AMIS. The boys came out super strong, winning the first game, and we ended up taking the series in game 3. They played awesome, did a great job, and really came out on top. So we're going to present the MIP and MVP awards for the U19 boys volleyball team.
So I'll start with the MIP. This player was his first time playing on the U19 team and was a starter pretty much from the get-go. Probably our strongest defender and was an incredible blocker. He also was quite the leader and emerged as a very vocal player. And with his offense steadily improving, we think he's going to be quite the force in the middle next year. Without further ado, the MIP for the U19 boys volleyball team is Surya.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Surya. And I will be presenting the MVP award. So this player, he was a dominant force on the court. He had all the necessary skills that you would need. Although his hitting was on point, he rarely got to do this in the games, but enjoyed doing it in practice. But his defensive skills is what carried us through the entire season and really helped us come out on top during our playoff series against the MIS. So, without ado, the MVP award for the boys volleyball team goes to Time, our libero. Congratulations, Time. Good job. Go Wolves. Thanks, boys.
That was so great. Thank you to all the coaches for the kind words, and congrats to all the athletes for always striving to be the best. However, we still have other important awards to hand out.
Yes, the Athlete of the Year awards.
This is a set of awards that we hand out to recognize 2 students athletes from each age group, 1 boy and 1 girl, that stood out among a group of standouts.
The Athlete of the Year award are determined by a point system. Athlete, each of you get a point for every team that you are on, for being a top 3 finalist of the team MIP or MVP, for winning the MVP or MIP, for being a team captain, and for your team to finish first or second at the CISS championship, or you're doing all that as an individual.
Coaches, over to you to announce the winners.
Have you ever coached somebody who just totally impressed you? Someone whose skill far is above the level for their age, and who just impresses everyone they run into. Well, our U9 Boys Athlete of the Year is one of those people. Not only did he swim in his own age class, but he qualified for the U19 on time. In the fall, he competed in U13, way U13. When we went to other meets, other coaches were saying, "Who's that little kid?" And then we're in awe when he was beating kids who were twice his age and twice his size. He is an amazing swimmer. He's a dedicated athlete that comes to every practice ready to work out, is so focused at meets. And he keeps the big kids on their toes because he is so good that he threatens them every single swim with losing to a little guy. And he beats them a lot. So I am honored to award the Athlete of the Year for the U9 Boys to Bowan.
The Athlete of the Year award is given to someone who shows determination and dedication. This person's skills were undeniable and their determination in practice was equally so. It was a pleasure to see such hard work from someone at the beginning of their running journey, and I have no doubt there will be many more years and many more trophies on this person's mantle. They were an amazing person to have on the team and showed amazing, awesome skill. Congratulations, Tao Trang, for the U9 Female Athlete of the Year award.
Hello everyone, this is Coach Alex, and I have the privilege of announcing the U11 Male Athlete of the Year award. From day one, this athlete was incredibly energetic, excited, inquisitive, motivated, and always challenged himself to be better. This year, he was a part of 4 very different teams that showed a full range of his athletic abilities, including swimming, ping pong, football, and basketball. His dedication to sports has been awesome to see. From personal experience, I held an optional extra ping pong practice before a holiday, and he was the only one from both the teams there to show up and want extra table time. Definitely evidence of the extra dedication he puts into everything that he does. So without further ado, I am excited to announce this year's U11 Male Athlete of the Year award, and it goes to Sonic. Congratulations, Sonic. Well done, well done. Keep up the amazing work. All of your coaches are really proud of you. Have a good one.
Hi everyone, I'm here to announce our U11 Female Athlete of the Year award. So the winner of this award was on the U11 cross country team, she was on the U11 girls football team, and she was on the U11 girls basketball team. This person is such a bright and hardworking individual. I did get the honor of coaching her on our U11 girls basketball team, and she was such a great person. She was always so driven to do the best that she could, and showed up to every practice and game with a big smile on her face, and it was really great to see. So with that being said, our winner of the U11 Female Athlete of the Year award goes to Philomena. Congratulations, Philomena. It was such a pleasure being able to coach you. You are such a hardworking person, and you're so dedicated to everything that you do. Once again, congratulations.
So now we're going to announce our U13 Male Athlete of the Year awards. The winner of this award is a player that's on both the U11 and the U13 boys football team, as well as the U13 badminton team. He's actually the MVP of the U11 boys football team.
So we talked a lot about this player when we talked about the U11 team, but he's someone who is a leader both on and off the field. He's really helpful to not only his coaches but other players. So there was lots of times where he was a big help for us during games on the field, telling other people where they need to be, what they need to be doing, and he was always looking to improve. So he worked hard in practice, even though he was one of our top players. He knew there was still room for improvement, and he was always looking to get better.
He's really a leader on the field. He's always, like during practice and during games, he would always try to push his other teammates to get better, to improve. So without further ado, with a total point of 9.5 points, the winner of the U13 Male Athlete of the Year is Tree! Congratulations, Tree!
Good job, Tree. You have an awesome future in soccer and badminton. We both have been so lucky to be your coach. I was so lucky to have you on both of my teams this year, and we know you're going to do great things in the future. So way to go, Tree.
Way to go, Tree.
The U13 Female Athlete of the Year goes to a player who excelled in several sports. From volleyball to cross country to soccer, she's one of the hardest workers that we've ever seen in a player, says her coaches. I've seen her as a player, and I've had the opportunity to teach her as well. She is very, very dedicated and highly motivated. Her expectations for her teammates are high, and her expectations for herself are even higher. Congratulations to the 2021 U13 Athlete of the Year, Daisy, aka Ma. Excited to give out the
U15 Male Athlete of the Year Award. I'm just going to read something really quick from Coach Matt. Coach Matt says, "This was a student who worked super hard at every practice and was willing to play with everyone. He really worked on improving his singles this year and did a lot better. And Mr. Matt could always count on this guy to lead warm-ups and be friendly with his teammates and also with the other team." This is an athlete that I coached for basketball. Not only did he play U15, but he also was asked to step up and play U19 as well. Not only for basketball, but for badminton as well. This guy, I think, is going to be a real big problem in the U19 program next year. I want to give the U15 Male Athlete of the Year Award to Hui. Awesome job, Hui. Looking forward to playing with you next year.
So, our U15 girls cross country most improved athlete and most valuable athlete also happens to be the U15 MVP for all girls sports.
What? Crazy!
Who could be?
Who is it? She also played on the U19 girls soccer team.
U19?
U19.
But she's only 15.
She's just that good.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. And the winner of this award is... Sally! Woo! Way to go, Sally!
You're the best, Sally.
Great job this year. You were so fun to have on the team, and I can't think of anyone that deserves the award more. You did great.
You're awesome. You crushed it. You killed it at the races at AISBN. You finished strong. You always ran your heart out. I'm very proud of you. You should be proud of yourself as well. Congratulations.
So we are presenting the U19 Male Athlete of the Year Award. So what does it take to be the Male Athlete of the Year? Let's think. Commitment. So showing up to practice every single day, even though he probably wasn't on time a lot of the time. Maybe he wasn't even in his uniform sometimes. But showing up to practice. Integrity. Playing hard every single game, trying your best, trying to improve. What else does it take to be the U19 Athlete of the Year? Yes?
Showing up, doing a good job every practice. This individual was an incredibly hard worker. We coached him for several years. He was always working the hardest at practice. He was very coachable. He was asked to play multiple positions and did so to the best of his ability every time. Whenever the ball hit the ground, there was a good chance that he was going to be right behind it, so he always showed up and gave it 100% every day.
Gets along well with the other teammates, good teamwork skills, that's always
Positive.
Positive. Oh yeah, he's got it all.
Didn't talk back to his coaches.
Anything else?
He's a great athlete.
He's a great athlete. Without ado, we've got a special guest who's going to come in today to present the award. Are you ready? Here we go. Come on in.
All right, so quick story before I actually present the award. For my birthday this year, I received this shirt from this student, and in the card, among other things, it said, "I think that you would look really good in this shirt when you present me with the U19 Male Athlete of the Year award this year." So I'm holding up my end of the deal. I think I look pretty good in the shirt. Ton, this is yours, U19 Male Athlete of the Year. Congrats, buddy. Well earned.
Congrats, Ton.
We are going to be announcing the U19 Female Athlete of the Year. This athlete has been on the U19 football team, the U19 volleyball team, and the U19 badminton team.
And this athlete also happened to win the Most Improved Player Award for all of her teams, which is a good sign. And in addition, she happens to only be in grade 10, which means the sky is the limit for this athlete. I've really enjoyed coaching her on the badminton team the past few years. Our Athlete of the Year award, female, goes to Annie Lamb. Awesome work, Annie.
Congratulations to all winners of this year's Athlete of the Year's award.
Before we turn it over to Ms. Zinger for some closing thoughts, I just want to say on behalf of the Athletic Council, thank you to all of the athletes, coaches, teachers, administrators, and support staff for uniting our community in sportsmanship, perseverance, and initiative, especially in these difficult seasons. We made friends that made us cry and smile. We made a team that shared tears and joy. We create a family with tolerance and growth. Our spirits as wolves will never fade away. All of us together.
Go Wolves, go! Also, a big thank you to Mr. Zinger. Without your help and your hard work, we don't think tonight's event is even possible. Let's give a round of applause for our athletic director.
Finally, we would like to welcome our athletic director, Ms. Zinger, to share a few words and announce the recipient of this year's Coaches Award.
Thank you, Owen and Angel, and an extended thank you to the Athletic Council for their support in making tonight happen. Before we wrap things up tonight, I have one final award to hand out. First, though, I want to express my sincere appreciation to the 18 individuals that stepped up and coached our 281 student athletes this year. I know this year was less than ideal, as only 2 of our 43 teams were able to complete the entirety of their seasons. But I cannot thank you enough for all the time and energy that you gave to the CISS Athletics program, despite knowing that at any moment your season could be completely wiped out. One of my most favorite parts of this job is my interactions with all of you and your teams. The passion you exude towards our sports programs is real, and our athletes are extremely lucky to have you around. Which leads me to one of my least favorite parts of this job, having to say goodbye to some truly great people every year. Abby, I know you only coached this past year, but you were a tremendous addition to the coaching team, and I cannot thank you enough for stepping up this year and taking on the boys soccer team. Keen, you were a perfect right-hand man this year. Thank you so much for all of your contributions to the CISS co-curricular program. Last but certainly not least, Mr. Zach Dean. You, sir, are a one of one, and our athletics program has been made all the more better from having you being a part of it the past 3 years. You embody all of the characteristics of a great coach, and your teams loved you for it. Thank you for everything the past 3 years. But mostly, thanks for the friendship, thanks for the laughs, and thanks for all of the assists at pickup basketball from those sideline jumpers. So without further ado, it's with great pleasure that I present the 2021 Coaches Award to you, sir, in recognition of all of your contributions the past 3 years. Congrats, Zach, and all the best back home. It's an inside joke. True Zach Dean fans will get it. Congrats, Zach. All right, so that about wraps things up tonight. Without Miss Morgan's speeches, I think we shaved, about 30 minutes off the show, so not bad. One final shout out to all of our 281 student athletes this year. Thank you so much for being the Wolves that you were, making us proud. And one last big congrats to all of our award winners this evening. Thank you to everyone for joining us tonight for the 9th annual Golden Wolves Award Ceremony. I cannot wait to do it all again next year. Hopefully it'll be in person. Take care and have a great evening.
Whoa!